Well, Karen is excited by the markdowns at Coles.
Who isn't?
She had a trolley full of chicken, drumsticks, full chickens, niblets, wings, all the things.
Niblets?
What? Yuck.
What are niblets?
Don't want to know.
No.
Maybe I'm calling them something. Maybe it's giblets.
Giblets.
Niblets. Is it niblets?
Let's look into that. Google that, someone.
Not eating them.
Okay.
Is all I'm saying. They're fit for the dog. But she was excited because Coles had done this crazy markdown.
Yeah.
80 cents for a chicken, 60 cents for a pack of drumsticks. And she's gone, yeah. And she's a member of Markdown Addicts on Facebook. She took a picture.
Is this you, Chanel?
Yes, me. So she was really excited by her bargain. But people were really concerned. There were a few people that gone, that's all right. That's okay.
Oh,
that's
that's
cheap.
good on you.
Bit cheap, but that's okay.
That's all right.
You'll be okay. Cook it up. No problems.
Yeah.
Chuck it in the freezer. There were a few other people that went, that's a bit too cheap.
Too cheap.
You're heading
yeah.
for salmonella.
So you're saying you get salmonella poisoning.
Yeah, what would you do? How do you feel? I know you're a vegetarian sometimes, but if you were to eat chicken, how cheap is too cheap?
Too cheap. Well, I don't know. Maybe I would. I have been known to buy stuff like that. Maybe not chicken so much because I feel like chicken is a bit
salmon?
dodgy. Salmon. Funny you say salmon. Yesterday, taking Skylar to netball trials in the height of the afternoon, I'd had some salmon in the car in one of those cooler bags, zipped it up, thought, she'll be right.
Yeah, because you zipped it.
Because I zipped it up.
That's okay.
It'll be okay.
That's all right. Not hot.
No, 2 hours later, get back. I'm like, not cold, not warm though. But still a bit cool.
But raised little concern for you.
Absolutely. Still went home, asked Kai about it, who's pretty good with, he'll chuck things out when they're near expiry. Yeah. I like to scrape mold off, eat what's underneath.
He errs on the side of caution.
He always.
You're a daredevil.
I'm like, wow, let's see if we can get food poisoning today. Russian roulette. Anyway, no, we ate the salmon. But I do understand.
Were you okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
But it's 80 cents for a full... Is 80 cents for a full chicken too cheap?
Well, what's going on there? It's a lot. That's a
And Coles,
meltdown.
of course, went, we put all the details on the chickens if you choose to buy them.
In the
that's
very
up to
small,
you.
greasy print that you
might
can't
just
see.
buy it for your animal. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
what they're thinking.
That's what she-
So
yeah.
they went, that's not our problem. So, but has Karen landed herself in a bit of shit?
Well, we need maybe her own shit if she's got diarrhea from the food poisoning. I wonder what's the follow-up story? Like, is she okay?
It didn't say. It was
Okay.
just raising concerns
Yes.
for buying cheap meat. And this is the thing, even if you stay away from the meat and just are a vegetarian, right?
Yeah.
You can still get really sick from that. Those
course.
Netflix documentaries
Yes.
about the salad being washed. Do you know what it was?
Yeah.
It was the salad leaves that were being washed by water.
Yeah, I heard.
That goes down into some area that mixes with feces of cows. And I'm going, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it was
Cannot
the
stand
rundown, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. And people were getting so violently ill
Yeah.
from lettuce. And then we're like, what are we going to do?
And that guy who was in the supermarket showing you the section, he goes, don't worry about the meat section. This is the section you should be scared about. And the veggies in front of this dear old celery. I was like, were you dying at that bit going,
I was. And I thought of all the plant-based eaters.
I know.
And, of course, the pescatarians who were like, hey, don't do that. Don't just frighten us all off of food.
No, now we just have to eat like processed stuff and be safe. Like spam.
Oh,
Get your spam
in a can.
Spam in a can.
My grandparents,
Your beans.
rest
carrots
their
in a
beautiful
can.
souls. They're Scottish. They love spam. They love
With that jelly on the outside.
He loves spam. My granddad's like, get me a wee can of that spam. Beautiful on a sandwich.
So
No to spam and no to cheap chicken. Karen,
no thanks.
come on, love.
No, pull up your socks and buy some expensive. Don't buy a cheap chicken, like Chanel said.
Too cheap. When cheap is too cheap.
Cheap, get it? Chicken,
cheap.
cheap.